The success or failure of initiatives often hinges not on strategy or tools, but on the teams executing them. While many teams struggle with missed deadlines, unclear roles, and communication breakdowns, others operate in sync, delivering high impact results with consistency and cohesion. What separates these high performing teams isn't just talent or luck. It's a deliberate combination of leadership, culture, and process that empowers individuals to do their best work together. High performing teams begin with a shared understanding of why they exist. Clearly defined mission gives every team member a reason to care, while aligned goals ensure their efforts are moving in the same direction. Without this foundation, even the most talented team can veer off course. Successful teams break down their objectives into measurable milestones. Frameworks like OKRs, objectives and key results, and SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound goals help ensure clarity and accountability. Engagement and motivation increase when individuals see how their contributions support the team's mission. And alignment isn't just a one-time activity. It requires continuous enforcement. Project managers must revisit goals during planning sessions and check-ins to help their teams stay focused and agile in the face of changing priorities. Behind every high-performing team is a leader who can inspire and empower. These leaders articulate a compelling vision, set expectations, and foster a culture of trust. But they also know when to step back and let their teams take ownership. Leadership isn't about managing, but removing roadblocks and enabling others to lead within their domain. Teams thrive when members are trusted to make decisions and held accountable for outcomes. Empowerment fuels innovation and speeds up decision making. Leadership style also matters. Servant leaders who prioritize the needs of their team over their ego are particularly effective in fostering collaboration and psychological safety. When team members feel seen, heard, and supported, they're more likely to go above and beyond. Alignment and leadership provide direction. Communication keeps the engine running. High-performing teams prioritize open, honest, and frequent communication. They don't just talk, they actively listen, whether through daily stand-ups, asynchronous updates, or project dashboards. Strong teams maintain a constant flow of information. This transparency helps everyone stay informed, anticipate issues, and adjust quickly when things change. But it's not just about tools or frequency. The quality of communication matters. High-performing teams foster a culture where feedback is welcomed, disagreements are handled respectfully, and clarity is the norm. Active listening, truly hearing what someone is saying and responding thoughtfully is a hallmark of effective team dynamics. Perhaps the most invisible yet powerful ingredient in any high-performing team is psychological safety. The belief that one can speak up without fear of punishment or humiliation. When team members trust they can take risks, admit mistakes, and challenge ideas without repercussions, they collaborate more effectively and innovate more freely. Building trust doesn't happen overnight. It's cultivated through consistent actions, honoring commitments, showing vulnerability, and being open to feedback. Leaders play a key role here. setting the tone through transparency and empathy. The payoff is significant. Research by Google's Project Aristotle found that psychological safety was the most critical factor in team success. In an environment of trust, individuals are more engaged, resilient, and creative. High-performing team isn't a group of clones. It's a collective of complementary skills and diverse perspectives. The best teams include a mix of thinkers, strategists, executors, creatives, and analysts. This diversity drives richer discussions, more innovative solutions, and better decision-making. Cross-functional collaboration is particularly valuable in complex projects when marketing, engineering, design, and operations sit together at a table. Blind spots are reduced and execution becomes more seamless. Of course, diversity can also introduce friction. That's why high-performing teams cultivate mutual respect and shared goals, allowing healthy debate to flourish without devolving into conflict. Rigidity is the enemy of performance in a rapidly changing environment. High-performing teams embrace change and agility, not just by methodology, but in mindset. They understand that change is inevitable and see it as an opportunity rather than a disruption. Agile frameworks like Scrum or Kanban help teams stay responsive, but the real magic comes from a shared willingness to pivot when necessary. These teams review progress regularly, learn from setbacks, and adjust course without finger pointing. A team's adaptability is often tested during crises or unexpected changes. The teams that thrive approach uncertainty with curiosity, collaboration, and confidence in one another. Performance is a continuous journey. The most effective teams build learning into their culture. They hold retrospectives, solicit peer feedback, make necessary adjustments, and treat every project as a learning opportunity. This growth mindset means mistakes are viewed not as failures, but as data. By reflecting on what worked and what didn't, teams sharpen their processes and strengthen their capabilities over time. Ongoing professional development also plays a role. Teams that encourage upskilling, knowledge sharing, cross-training, and experimentation build a more resilient and future-ready workforce. While goals and processes provide structure, the team's culture brings it to life. High-performing teams share a sense of identity and pride in their work. They have rituals, whether it's Friday shoutouts, team lunches, or insider jokes that reinforce belonging. This cohesion doesn't mean everyone always agrees or thinks alike. Instead, it reflects a shared commitment to each other and the team's success. Cohesion fosters resilience during tough times and amplifies joy during victories. Importantly, these teams strike a balance between performance and well-being. They take their work seriously, but not themselves. They know that fun and productivity aren't mutually exclusive. The secrets of high-performing teams aren't locked behind high-tech tools or proprietary playbooks. They're rooted in timeless principles, clarity of purpose, strong leadership, trust, communication, diversity, adaptability, learning, and culture. By intentionally cultivating these traits, any team, regardless of size, industry, or location, can elevate its performance. Ultimately, it's not about individual brilliance, but about what happens when a group of committed people work collaboratively toward a shared goal. It's time to take stock of your team. What's working? What's missing? And how can you move closer to the kind of excellence that defines the very best teams? If you have other secrets of high-performing teams, please drop us a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching. Please consider a like, share, or subscribing to the channel. It would mean the world to us and help promote our message to the project management community at large. As always, take care, and I'll see you soon with another tip.